I'm Libby Ludlow, U.S. Olympian and founder of Z Girls. You as a parent know what it's like to have a disappointed athlete sitting in the back of your car. It's the nature of sports. Feeling disappointed after a loss is something that just comes with the territory. In the last two videos, we talked about how you can know when the timing is appropriate to approach your daughter. We also talked about ways in which you can support your daughter in dealing with the painful emotions associated with her disappointment. In this video, we're going to explore attribution theory. It's important for athletes to have time to grieve when they're feeling disappointment. There's a time, however, when it's necessary for the athlete to shift to a more forward-thinking frame of mind, to reflect on the loss as an opportunity for growth and improvement. There's a concept in sports psychology called attribution theory, which investigates where athletes attribute their failures and successes. It's a balanced and healthy approach to attributing essentially fault and blame. Every loss presents an opportunity for you to help your daughter identify the areas in which she has control and improve on them, such as her own effort and her preparation, but also to let go of the areas where she doesn't have control, such as the weather or referees. It really can start with you helping your daughter accurately explain the disappointment that she feels. Here are some things to keep in mind in the context of attribution theory when you're talking to your daughter. What were the factors that contributed to the disappointing performance? Were these factors related to her, the athlete, such as effort, nervousness, preparation, injury, etc.? Or were they related to things outside of your daughter's control, such as weather, referee, or a more talented opponent? Were these factors things that consistently occur, or were these more like flukes or things that don't happen on a regular or predictable basis? It's important to help your daughter identify things that she can and should take responsibility for. For example, if your daughter identifies that she felt jittery and nervous before her game and it negatively impacted her ability to play well, that's an area in which she can improve. You can talk to her about ways in which she can better manage her nerves and calm down before kickoff. Likewise, there are areas in which athletes should not internalize blame or faults. This is a sensitive topic because it's not saying that athletes should externalize all outcomes and place blame or fault in things outside of themselves. However, in sports, there are occasions when outside circumstances impact an outcome. For example, with a long jumper, if she receives a huge headwind on her runway approach and takeoff, of course it will negatively impact the distance that she's able to jump. That's not something that the athlete should internalize or beat herself up over. So really it comes down to the athlete being honest and understanding where she has control, taking ownership and responsibility for that, and not internalizing things that are 100% outside of her control. Most of all, when you have a disappointed athlete, ask your daughter what she's learned from the experience. After all, growth is the most important outcome that she can get out of any loss. Z-Girls hopes that these tips are useful for you in helping your daughter learn and apply attribution theory in her life as an athlete. In the next video, we'll talk about how your daughter can cultivate optimism when she's faced disappointment.